forum, speaking to various business leaders about doing business in Pakistan, you went on quite a raid, in a sense, of the business elite in Pakistan. And you held them very much to account for what a lot of people thought was cornering the market and corruption, and you're known for that. But when business leaders externally look at that and say, this is an incredible opportunity to make money and to grow and even to create jobs, but at the same point, we don't know that we have the assurance of the government that their policies aren't going to change. What's your message to them about doing business in Pakistan?
The people who I held responsible were always the political elite. You see, if the political elite is clean, then they will not have crony capitalism. Problem that happened in Pakistan was that we had these two political houses, and both just competed in siphoning of money out of the country, money laundering, and once the leadership does that, then the whole system falls apart. So it is not the business community I blamed. In fact, this is the first government which has gone out of its way to promote industrialization in Pakistan since the 60s. In 60s, Pakistan government actively promoted industrialization. We were the fastest growing economy, and then we lost our way with nationalization. Socialist government came along, and then for somehow that mindset never changed. Making money was considered a crime almost. Now we encourage businesses, industry. We are doing everything possible so that people can make profits. So once you make profits, then it becomes like honey for bees to come, investors to invest. So this is now actively a government trying to create wealth in the country by promoting industrialization.
Security. That's a big red flag even today for folks who think about putting their businesses in Pakistan. What's the message there? Have you got that situation under control?
After 9/11, 2019 was the most safest year in Pakistan. So after we joined the war on terror in 9/11, from 2003 onwards, when we had such security problems in Pakistan, the investors disappeared, the sports team wouldn't tour Pakistan. But this, I'm happy to say, 2019 was the safest year. We had the least amount of crime since then. And so it was reflected in tourism. In 1 year, our tourism doubled in 2018-19. Tourism doubled in Pakistan.
What changed?
Basically, our security forces controlled the crime, terrorism. They have controlled it. We've also taken a conscious...
They've gotten smarter?
No, the security forces paid a huge price. I mean, a lot of sacrifices in controlling the crime, and there was about 8-10 years that the country took a beating.
I remember.
But we took another step. We decided that the legacy of 80s, where we had created these militant groups to fight the Soviets, these groups had remained after the Soviets had left. Now, before my government, even all the political parties in 2015, they took a decision that there would not be any armed militia in Pakistan. And since then, we have disarmed the militias and rehabilitated them. So all that is now reflected in the figures. Pakistan has become safe, ready for business.
Walk me